Ready for the world's largest sporting event. There's also something else that's getting ready. It has to do with social networking and all of the action going on there. The sites are really getting ready for some big-time traffic.
They are. In fact, this will be the most connected Olympic Games ever. NBC7's consumer Bob is here with more on that.
Yeah, there's so many ways now to watch these games. And you know the old expression, let the games begin? Well, it'll have a new meaning this year. It's not just track and field or swimming. Today it's also Twitter and Facebook joining the games. You'll have so many more ways to see these games up close, from the small screen of your computer to, of course, that big screen in your living room.
The bigger these Olympic Games get, the smaller the screens where you'll be able to watch them. This is the NBC Olympic app for the Apple iPad. An inside look at the games and the athletes in their words.
You know, we're going to be very connected to these athletes.
That's because more and more Olympic athletes are now sharing their experiences online, from Facebook to Twitter.
I think it allows you to get to know these athletes. You know, it's like the whole world is going to be watching them perform, but now the whole world can kind of see their story leading up to it.
So besides watching on TV, NBC is working with major social networking sites to bring the daily news, action, and events to computer screens everywhere. Another way to drive enthusiasm for the 26 sporting events and the athletes behind them.
You're going to see a lot of that where people are looking to get that insider access that they don't have from just the broadcast pieces.
It used to be you'd have to watch all the Olympics on one channel. Now there's multiple cable channels and nearly every event will be online.
That is driving more people into the electronic stores to find TVs, laptops, and tablets to enjoy the games. But this drive for connection will do more than that. The idea is not only to increase the number of fans keeping up on their favorite events, but also to connect those fans onto a worldwide stage.
You're not just like looking at TV and watching these athletes, you're telling people how excited you are, who you want to root for, or who you're upset about. You know, you really get to have a dialogue and a conversation.
So if I was going to nickname the London Games, I'd call them the Twitter Games. Scott Minto with the Sports MBA program at San Diego State said during the recent Euro soccer games, there were 15,000 tweets a second during the finals. Scott says the Olympics will easily bypass those numbers. So this is truly this social networking explosion for these games, and for many reasons.
And it's really meant for sports.